services.
Connection is weak. Dang it. Okay.
Good? All right. So here we are at Sebastian Ridley-Thomas's office, 3847 Crenshaw Boulevard. We're making America great again. We're going to speak to this assemblyman. We're making the case. We've got to say no to sanctuary state and no legal aid for illegals. We're speaking out against SB 6 and SB 54. Here we go.
And SB 6, what is SB 6?
SB 6, that's legal aid for illegals. Taxpayer dollars to give legal representation to illegal aliens in this state. And SB 54, this is a bill that would turn the entire state of California into a sanctuary state, would not cooperate with federal authorities to deport illegals.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Mayor's office.
It's okay. Can we go?
This is it. We're going to every section of LA County. We are making the case. We're speaking out against illegal immigration. We want to make sure that everybody's on board. All right. How are you? We wanted to speak to a staffer here in Sebastian Ridley-Thomas's office. Where are we? Pretty? Okay. Thank you. All right. See if it's in. Never heard of a locked door before. Come on, let me see that.
Sebastian.
Oh, perfect. How are you? We wanted to speak with a staffer. My name's Arthur Shopper, by the way. I'm part of LA for Trump and People Rising. We wanted to speak with the staffer regarding two concerns for two pieces of legislation that's up for discussion right now at the Sacramento. And he's a constituent as well.
Give me 1 second. I'm wondering, but come on.
Sure, thank you.
So much. This is great. All right, what's your name?
It's Marina.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Marina.
Okay. It's a nice office.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. Here we go. This is
Have a
nice.
seat, please.
Thank you. All right. Awesome. Here we are.
And I can actually take you gentlemen right over here.
Oh, perfect. We're ready to go now? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Sebastian Ridley-Thomas. And we know his dad is Mark.
His dad is correct. Go ahead and have a seat. Give me
Thank you.
1 second.
Thank you. All right. So I know that you're the constituent directly, as I am a constituent, because we're all paying their salaries. So is it okay if I go first, though, Harim?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, sounds good. This is it. Look we're doing this in LA, people. We have filed charges against those thugs who attacked Harim, hit my son, and threw water at us. Okay? We are not giving inch. We're not giving ground. We are taking back LA for everybody. Check this out. LA for Trump. Right here. Yep. Okay. I must say, this is probably the best reception I've gotten so far from an assembly member. Because we went to Ricardo Lara's office and they slammed the door in our faces. They actually refused to open the door. Ricardo, We the People Rising, we went to Lara's office and they were in there. I called and they were in there hiding and then they called the police on us.
Oh, wow.
Do you mind if I take a seat?
No,
right
sure. I'll sit over here.
Mariana, right?
here? It's Marina.
Marina. Okay. Wonderful.
And then, Marina, I don't feel comfortable
Okay.
in front of the camera.
I'll record him.
So,
He's recording me. So.
Okay, so I'm letting you know right now that
Sure.
I do not have my authorization.
Okay,
to
got you.
be filmed.
Okay.
So how can we help you?
Okay, so I am a constituent because my tax dollars pay Assemblyman Ridley-Thomas's salaries as much as any other member in the state assembly. Okay, to me it's a no-brainer. These two bills. So fortunately, they haven't arrived on the floor of the state Senate yet.
Okay, what bills?
The first one is SB 6, Senate Bill 6. Okay, this bill it would provide legal aid financing to illegal aliens in immigration hearings. That's just outrageous to me. Nobody should be getting any financial funding unless they're in this country illegally, by law, born or naturalized. It shouldn't even be a consideration. This is outrageous. Senator Ridley-Thomas, Assemblyman Ridley-Thomas, he's got we were driving down the street here, and I see so many people on the street. We have so many poor, and then on top of that, we have homeless veterans. On top of that, we've got foster kids. There are so many Americans, so many Californians, born, raised, naturalized. They need help. They need legal aid. I mean, we were at Central Division, filing police reports for crimes. We see citizens there. Phones are getting stolen. People's cars are getting impounded. They're victims of crime. They need legal aid. You know, we need more public defenders actually helping people. Look, 9 times out of 10, someone may be guilty, but that 1 out of 10 is the person who has been wrongly charged with the crime. They need legal aid, okay? Not illegal aliens. This is outrageous, okay? So SB 6, he should be voting no on that immediately. It shouldn't even come to the floor. I understand that he's good friends with Holly Mitchell, the state senator. You know, I understand that they're good friends. They should be talking about this. They should be voting no on this. And I know that he has authority. He needs to seek to the state senate, especially to Holly Mitchell, and tell her no. And I may not be African American myself, but I have friends who are African American, and they are hurting because of illegal immigration. Sanctuary cities are racist, and giving legal aid to illegals is unconscionable. There's no excuse for this. Black communities are being decimated. Legal Hispanic communities are being decimated throughout the state. The last thing that the state legislature should be doing is giving money to protect illegals. This is outrageous. No on SB 6, and definitely no on Senate Bill 54.
Okay.
Senate Bill 54 would turn the entire state of California into a de facto and de jure sanctuary state, in which state and local officials would no longer be permitted to cooperate with ICE, to report detainers, to report illegals who have committed crimes. This is wrong. Okay, California is for citizens. This country is for citizens. Our Constitution is for citizens. There is just no excuse. There should be no discussion about this. They shouldn't have even submitted the bill in the first place. And Sebastian Ridley-Thomas, if he really cares about black communities and Hispanic communities, as well as every American, no matter what color skin we are, he should be voting against these bills. He should be demanding they be pulled in the state senate. The last thing we need is a sanctuary state, except for citizens, okay? Catherine Steinle was murdered in a sanctuary city because of those policies. Ruben Morphine was executed by an illegal alien in 1990. The mother and the family have never recovered from that. Sandra Durant was just killed in North Hills in LA City by an illegal alien who had been deported previously 5 times. Okay, and he was there. They shouldn't. The only legal process that should be happening is they get caught. A judge says get out, and they're gone.
Okay.
Period. SB 4, 54, no. SB 6, no. Okay, and we want that to be done as soon as possible. Vote.
Okay, I will make sure that all of your feedback and comment is relayed back to the assembly member.
Okay.
And when these bills, currently they are being held in the Senate.
Good, and they shouldn't go anywhere. Tell me, he does have a strong relationship with Holly Mitchell, doesn't he?
They do represent neighboring cities, or the districts overlap. So
good. Well,
there's a relationship there.
We are strongly urging he needs to pull every string he can, and if we have to talk to his father, you know,
he's also a public official, and you have that option as well.
He needs to cooperate. LA County should be for Angelinos who are here legally, okay? Not illegal aliens. This is outrageous. This shouldn't even be happening. So can you give us a timetable? Will he be able to publish a statement against these bills very soon?
I can't make a commitment, or I can't answer that question right now. Unfortunately, you'd have to speak to our communications director who oversees statements.
Okay, let me give my card,
Sure.
okay, because I would like to be able to hear from that person, so just there it is. My phone number, my email are all up to date.
Wonderful.
So please make sure that we hear from that, okay? Is Sebastian Thomas going to have a public event soon? I'd like to be able to speak with him directly.
Assemblymember Ridley-Thomas is not scheduled to have an event. We do have an upcoming event, but it wouldn't be. Repeat your question.
I want to be able to speak with him directly and tell him to vote on all these bills. An opportunity
directly.
So is he going to have an event anytime soon or anywhere?
Public events. We have an event, but it's not. It's more of a reception.
Okay.
So we're going to be recognizing young women. So I know that would be appropriate time.
Well, I've met with assembly members during receptions before, so he's a public official. We're paying him to do all these things.
Absolutely, and you're also paying his staff, and we took your time right now. And again, we're going to make sure that
we need a no vote on those.
To those will get relayed to him.
Okay, sounds good. Harim, I'll record you.
Don't
now.
record her.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So my turn. So my name is Harim, and I understand that this assemblyman is for my, as a matter of fact, for my district, and I'm very.
So what is your so that I can confirm that? What is your property address or zip code?
90034. I don't want to give my address.
Yeah, that's all you should have to have.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
the
enough.
zip code should typically.
Yeah.
Yes. So, from my understanding, he's the assemblyman from my district. So I'm very concerned as well on SB6 and I for the petition for illegal immigrants. I'm also Latino. I'm very concerned. I was born and raised in California. I've been growing up in Los Angeles my whole life. And I'm saying that us Latino Americans have been left in the back burner. We've been thrown under the bus. Illegal immigrants are being taken more care of than us Latino Americans. And that's very unfortunate. I mean, we were coming down, we were in downtown Los Angeles right now. We passed Skid Row. And you can see all the homeless right there. Nothing has been done. But, and these are black Americans that are mostly there and Latino Americans. You hardly see actually, you don't see any illegal immigrants that are homeless there because they're being well taken care of. Now, this SB6 that wants to give funding for legal representation, just like Arthur said, there's many Americans, Latino Americans, that we need legal representation. We have that right. To me, I know illegal immigration is a crime, plain and simple, period. I don't believe, and not that I don't believe, they should not be having any rights. No legal representation for illegal immigrants. I'm a Latino. My mother came here legally. She respected this country. She went through the process. And because of that, she showed us respect for this country. And that's why I have respect for my country. These illegal immigrants, and I lived in the community, in the Latino community. I lived in the barrios, okay? They don't care about this country. They don't even care about Americans. They don't care about our laws. Why should we be defending them? SB 54, making this state a sanctuary city, basically is a sanctuary city for criminals. Look, there's many Latino Americans that have the same sentiment as I do against illegal immigration. These people do not care about our country. They just want to come and they want to take without giving. But we as Latino Americans, we respect our country. We were born here. And we need the assistance more than they. Look, right now, I haven't had a job since the beginning of the year. If I go to the county office, they will only assist me with $230 plus $100 with the food stamps. An illegal immigrant walks in there, they get their housing paid, they get their food paid. If their kids are in college, their whole college gets paid. And their books get paid. There's so many Latino Americans that not even our colleges are getting paid for, and that's very unfortunate. If we make California a sanctuary state, it's only going to be a sanctuary for criminals that don't even care about our country. What about us Latino Americans? What about Americans? Now, we're coming down Crenshaw Boulevard. The hood is still the same. Black Americans, Latino Americans, we've been left in the back burner, and we've been thrown under the bus, and that's very unfortunate. And as long as I'm around, I'm going to speak on it. Now, he represents my district. It's very important that I get my voice out and that he understands that this is a big concern for Americans like myself. And a lot of Americans, we're educating a lot of Americans, and they're coming to know that this is what's happening, that they're being left being thrown under the bus, and it shouldn't be that way. Americans need to come first, not illegal immigrants. They have no rights here. I understand that they're having problems in their country and they're trying to escape, but that's not our problem. We have to fix and take care of our house first. How can we take care of others if we cannot take care of ourselves first? Now, I believe that people like